Alright, welcome to the 6A final. Just got a few plays to look at on this one. Overall, pretty good game. Good job by the crew. Just got, as always, we look for things we can work on, things we did good. Try to get a good balance of all of it. Alright, so we don't talk about this a lot. Proper mechanics for if you have a delay a game. First, start off with back judgment. We like to be in the middle of the field as much as possible. So we don't like you shading one way or the other. Just kind of stay in the middle of the field. But we got a flag for a delay a game in this clip, and this is done well. We talk about it in camps a lot. We want you to, if you see zeros on the clock, look at the ball. If that ball is not moving, then we have a flag on whistle. If you see zeros on the clock, look at the ball and it's in motion, then we'll just let it go. But see zeros on the clock, ball's not moving, we got a flag and a whistle. So good job here. Alright, we got a false start here. Right there on that pulling guard, we'll see it better in the type. It's not much, but when they're pulling, it's just a real, any kind of quick movement like that, especially in pulling guard, we want to get it, especially this early in the game. We kind of want to set that precedent. So just a minor thing, but something we all need to work on. Early in the game too, we can move up this whole side of the kick formation right there. Let's do that if we can. Again, early in the game, let's get that move, because it does create a advantage for the kicking team because they're further back. Good job by the back judge on this mechanics here. Stays inside, keeps a good eye on the returner and the ball. Pivots to get that inside out look. So good job here. Good pump mechanics there. Again, as you can see, that right side of the kicking team, just kind of move them up. Especially this early in the game, let's nip that in the bud. Because when they're far back like that, it does create an advantage for them. Good job of the umpire of following this. And we don't want the umpire, following every pass. But if it's a short pass right in the middle like that, then it's a good job of following it and ruling it. Because a pass like this, the wings can't see it, the back judge can't really see it. So good job there. Only thing I would say, he gives a head nod, and maybe that was their pregame mechanic. It was, that's fine. But if you can, just if you're the umpire, if you just go to the spot, then that just kind of lets everyone know, okay, that we got a complete pass. Rather than that way, you don't have to look at the wing, do a head nod and all that. You can just, if you got the pass, just go to the spot like he did, and then we all know you got a complete pass. If you got an incomplete pass, then you just get the incomplete pass signal. But just minor thing to kind of help out there. Just looks better. But other than that, I mean, good job again by the umpire pivoting and helping out on that, because the wing can't see that and back judge can't see that. So that's a good job by him. All right, not high on the defensive holding call here. Mainly the QB, he's looking elsewhere when the contact occurs. Remember, defensive holding is a two-step process. You see the contact, but then know where the ball or the QB is looking. But, you can sell me on it. There's strong arguments against that. One being, we don't know the checkoff of the quarterback. So it's hard for us to say the held receiver was not an intended receiver. Maybe he was on one of the quarterback progressions. But it's hard for us to say that. So this is one of those where just use your judgment. And I don't. It's hard for. It's okay. It's easy for me to say I don't like it when I'm sitting here looking at it, but I understand when you're in the game, you see it. Especially the quarterbacks in that direction. I think it's pretty obvious he's seeing him off the whole way. So then, that's minimal. It has no really effect on the play. So you can sell me on the argument, but I'm just in general. The main thing to think about this is it's a two-step process. You see the contact, the hold, and then know where the QB or the ball is when it happens. If the ball is in the air already, intended for this deep receiver, so right now if the ball is already in the air intended for him and that happens, then we got nothing. But like I said, he's got his eye on him the whole time. If he were looking at him and then checked off to him, then we got a hold, and I'm 100% on that. It's just to me it looks like he's looking this wide out off the whole time. So it's just kind of, I don't think the hold had any impact on the play. But again, like I said, you can sell me on it, because we don't know the checkoff progression. But that's the main thing I want you to take away from this. Just it's a two-step process. And make sure we're checking off both steps. It's a good call for 5 in the backfield. Both wings got the flag down, and that really shows that we have good communication. You see both these are clearly off. And then the two running backs, and of course the quarterback. So again, both wings had it down, so that means they're communicating well, and they got it, and that's what we like to see. There's another good call. Same thing. These two they're off. There's no way you can sell them as being on. They're off. Yeah, these two and then the 5. So again, good job, good call there. Way to be communicating. Way to be looking for that. Good job by the wings there. So we're going to have a blocked kick. Good job, the wings coming out, or the deeps, my bad. The deeps coming out at an angle to cover this. And then once they reverse mechanics, then we just go in the reverse mechanics. The only downside of that, I will say, side judges, once you are inside for a field goal, we're just gonna stay inside. Don't try to, just like you try to come out wide here, just stay inside. You and the umpire just kind of work the middle, because the middle is where we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on, and it's good to have an extra pair of eyes in there for that. So on the side judge, once you're inside, just stay inside. I know it's weird for deeps. It's weird for us to kind of be in there like that when there's reverse mechanics going on. It's it's something you just gotta kind of get used to. It's a big adjustment. So I completely understand. Right here we're gonna have a good call for a late hit. To me, whether or not he had time to let up or anything, that's not the issue in this particular case. Because we can debate that all we want, but after the quarterback getting himself up, you have a clear dip, like he's delivering a blow well into the sideline. And to me, that shows he was making no attempt to not hit him, even after he had let up on the play. So I like the call for late hit. I think it's very justified, and good job there. I missed offensive hold by 54 right there on the left tackle, and right at the point of attack. So remember, you always hear us talk about feet. As long as the blocker has his feet in between the ball carrier and the defender, we're very lenient on what they do. But once those feet are beat, so right here, now we start looking at what is his hands doing, what kind of restriction is going on. And there's clear restriction there, got him outside the shoulder, and just really keeping him from getting to the defender. So, as far as who has that, referee's probably got the best look there. He's looking off. He's looking off tackle right there. So, it's tough. We're not gonna get them all, but remember we're looking at the feet, not the whole time. You know what I mean? What happens when the feet are beat? That's what I meant. This is tough because I want you guys to, obviously, especially the back judge, we have the returner. We also got to know where the ball is. So, just once you hear the ball leave the punter's foot, peek up at it, see where the ball is, see where the trajectory is, and make sure your returner and the ball are going to the same place. Because here we're going to follow the returner, and then it looks like all deeps kind of get duped by where the ball lands. So just, make sure we know the trajectory of the ball. We know where it's going when it comes off the punter's foot, so we don't get kind of duped right here. Good call for DPI. Even though, you can make the argument neither one knew where the ball was going. Doesn't matter. You got two receivers in the same area here. Doesn't matter. You still have a DPI. It's clear contact. I almost kind of ran into each other, but still got clear contact by the defenders before the ball gets there. So it's kind of a weird looking play, but it is a good call for DPI. Remember, intentional grounding is one of the points of emphasis this year. This is going to be a good call for intentional grounding, as there's nowhere near, no eligible offensive player anywhere near here. So this was just blatantly thrown away. Good job. Good job by the crew there. Remember that it is essentially a crew call. The line judge or head wing come in and help. Or the deep sometimes. Remember, inside the 10, we have reverse goal line mechanics. Once we're snapped, the headline just needs to be moving toward, be at the goal line to help out here. Because here we have no one on the goal line. And quarterback back there with some defenders around him. So with no help. We get bailed out here. It all winds up good. But remember, inside the 10 headline judge, you're gonna go reverse goal line mechanics. Alright, that's it for the 6A. 7A is next, and then we're going to roll into some preseason stuff. So we're going to do a lot of rule-specific videos throughout the summer to prepare us for football in the fall. Alright, so we will see you then.